Hey Libra, we're gonna get into this reading. I wanted to send love and light to anybody that got a mother that's a dark witch. I was thinking about that shit this morning. That's a bad deal. You know, you got witches within friend groups, family, whatever. But when you come from one, I couldn't even fucking imagine. I ain't gonna capture you. And to me, it seemed like you would have to stay in some form of therapy, especially spiritually and somewhat emotionally, because I can see how they are manipulative as fuck. Like, if you can't trust your mama, who the fuck can you trust? That shit is a drag. Somebody that's constantly working against you and they know a lot about you, just based off the fact that they're your mother. That shit hit different when you an empath. I was feeling that this morning. I was sending out love and light to whoever on that kind of shit. Baby, let me tell you something. That's a rough motherfucking pill to swallow. It really is. Like, what the fuck? What can you do with that? Especially when you find out, you know, that you didn't know. And shit just start getting trippy, be defensive as fuck, realizing this motherfucker sabotaging you your whole ass life. That means anything you try to do, somehow they got attachment issues, somehow they talk you out of it, or go against you when you're trying to shine your light. Just, damn. A devil. Oof. I'm sorry, whoever got to deal with that shit. I got to deal with shit too, but that shit, I'm so grateful to a lot. I didn't have no mother that was a dark witch. I'd have been like, fucked. Ace of Cups. Yeah, the star. I said people like that can get taken advantage of. King of Pentacles. The Chariot to me is Libra. Energy, Sagittarius, Cancer. Yeah, the star. You always want to heal somebody or want to create some form of a safe space because you just know how it feels not to be properly natured and nurtured. So you just overcompensate on the nurturing. And I can see how you could get taken advantage of like that. That's something you will have to deal with in therapy. You know, if you recognize it in yourself and you don't like that shit, but you just keep doing shit. That is a heavy weight, yo. Eight of Swords, yeah, just keep binding you up. Just keep binding you up. Some Libras probably dealing with this shit. That shit is a bitch. That's a lot. Your own mama. Your own mama. Hey. I'm so scared. You like dealing with this shit. Knight of Wands. Will somebody come save you from this motherfucking shit? You hear me? For real. Justice, Libra energy. Some people may have like dreamed of somebody coming to save them for some shit, like some mommy dear shit. Just a weird person, you know? Damn. Especially if you was the only child and was working that shit. Oof. Oof. And you got to prepare to talk to him, you know? Like, it just ain't no carefree conversation. You guys got to prepare yourself to call them or prepare yourself to answer the phone when they call. Yeah, man. They know what they be doing, too. And y'all be like this on defense. Because it's just always on some fucking trash. Some of y'all mothers, some mother energies. See, and keep up fights and shit amongst the siblings. If y'all got siblings. Some of y'all mothers ain't here no more, but used to do shit like that. You dealing with the repercussions of that shit. Oh, I'm so sorry. This shit is just heavy. It's always a scam and a scam. It's just like crazy, crazy. Yeah, a lot of people are broken hearted from that. I just can't understand. Like, I can't fathom what it hit for because you know. You know? And if you try to explain it to people, they look at you, they like, you sound crazy. You know? They listening to you, but it's kind of like, really, your mom. You know, but you know what you know kind of shit. It's like, then you can't talk to nobody, so you just feel isolated. Even on something like Mother's Day, even if they're alive, you feel dead. You feel like they dead. Because it's just nothing. It's just always some bullshit. Yeah, they like you feeling like this. And then the Two of Cups did show itself like on some just me and you type shit. Like you single, like you in a dark place. Just a real weird vibe. I feel like they just, oof. They like causing you towers. Their wish fulfillment is your tower. Crash and burn kind of shit. Like somebody's always in a tower. If somebody is gaslighting you like this, I don't give a fuck if they was your mother or not. I don't give a fuck who the fuck they is. Get the fuck away from this motherfucker. I don't care who the fuck it is. You got me fucked up. Like, at what point did people start just giving away their power to people? It's one thing when you don't realize somebody's working on you, and it's another thing when you become aware that they are. You're not about to talk to me any kind of way. You're not about to treat me any kind of way. You're not about to do me any kind of way. And what the fuck have you been doing anyway? What other shit have you been doing that I'm not aware of kind of shit? Always got to be one up, you know. Got to track them to see where they at, what they doing. Because, you know, they always up to some shit with your name on it. With not the best of intentions. I'm being into somebody's story. It's just so fucking sad. Especially if you're a high priest energy. You just constantly like, that's one of your biggest fucking enemies. Some of y'all got over it. However, it's still shit that you need to address going on within you. That you're not able to articulate, you know, until like you can articulate it, but to somebody that know you ain't talking mumbo jumbo, you know, somebody that hear you to know exactly what the fuck you talking about, whether they experienced it, you know, a witch kind of shit, regardless of who it was, they get it because they know the effects of the person's hand on their life. Those type of archetypal energies just gotta be starting something. It's just true. Libra energy, Knight of Swords. Empress energy, Libra again. Some of y'all mothers dealing with that shit. Or your mother's a Libra and you a Libra kind of shit. It's just a weird vibe. King of Swords energy. Some of y'all dealt with fathers, warlock type of energies. Always gotta be right. Just a weird vibe, guys. You be thinking like, who the fuck do I know anymore? You know, because everything that you once knew or everything that you thought you knew about people is just not true. They just be working on you day and night, and you don't even be having no clue about the shit because you ain't even into that weird shit. Yeah. Page of Cups. It came up on a High Priestess card. It's kind of like they can only give you so much love because they know that you see them and they know that you're going to get victory over them. Even if you don't get victory in life, you're going to get victory in death. They do know that. So it's kind of like they can't love you appropriately. Whoever this is, it's witches and warlock energies that y'all are close to, whether it was a lover, a mother, a father, a friend, a sibling. It's somebody that y'all was under one roof with. Just a sabotaging bunch of motherfuckers that love to see you on girl trips instead of with a man kind of shit. It's completion on that. I'm trying to tell you. Like to see you on girls' trips instead of with a fucking man. They don't mind you traveling. Just don't be happy, you know. Don't be fulfilled. Don't be whole, you know. They like to hear you fucked up, even from you. And you could just be talking. But they like that shit. Some of y'all hip to it. But y'all don't know how to break up out of it because the person is so close to you. It could be a father. All the elements is coming up in this motherfucker. Swords, pentacles. Some wands, some cups. It could have been a lover. It just didn't have what it takes. He with this magic shit. And y'all be saying whenever the fuck you finish, because bitch, you always leaving me out in the cold. So what the fuck is you worried about what the fuck I'm doing and who I'm doing it with? Like you like me fucked up, don't you? You like to see me fucked up, you know? Just like to see you not getting along in peace. I like to see you kind of like a nervous wreck. Wish death upon me. Always want you to need them. It's a real sick dynamic. And you're always thinking about walking away from this person, but they always do something to pull you back. This came up on the Ace of Wands. Y'all walking away, but they always trying to figure out some shit. And they always in your motherfucking business trying to see if you failed yet, if you still sad, if you still got a bunch of obstacles, you know. It's just, if they on your social media, it's simple as you seeing, I ain't got no place to go. They get him a rush. My car broke down. They get him a rush. I lost my job, or they laying off on my job. They get him a rush. Some helping to my child. They get him a rush. It's weird. Some of these people are no longer alive. Some of these people wish death on you, do death spells. It's just all kind of shit. Where you always gotta be on go time. You know, you just want to relax and not have to deal with these motherfucking energies. Just come across as one thing, but ain't that. Try to make people think they one thing, but they ain't that. And y'all know they ain't that, but it's hard to tell other people that they're that. And that they be working on your ass. Some of them be working on your children. Make you fall out with your children, or like I said, make you fall out with your siblings. Just always on some tricky shit. Make you fall out with your friends. Just always on some tricky shit. Even though these cards is coming up in upright, sometimes the look looks smug. Or like nah, with a head cocked to the side, like, you know. They get you more distractions. They get you more on defense. They get you more, you know, worked up. They don't like to see you peaceful, just whole, just chilling, just happy, just content. They don't like to see you that way. But who wouldn't? That's a weird bitch. I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm so sorry. If y'all have to go through this, if somebody is gaslighting the fuck out of y'all. And want you to see how to do other shit. I'm trying to tell you. Somebody feel like they gave you something. They may have let you hold some money or something. Or act like don't worry about it. But you should worry about it because anything they give to you, they hold against you. And find more reasons to pull you back up under their thumb kind of shit. Just to, it's kind of like terrorizing you. Fucking toying with your emotions. This is a weird motherfucker. They may have been raised by a weird motherfucker. I don't know, but something ain't right with the bitch. Or the man, whoever these motherfuckers is. Could be a Leo. Fire signs is coming up in this reading. Says Leo, Aries energy. They be watching you like a hawk. I'm talking about all up in your business. So much so that they don't even know your business. Because they just that. And it's like they be so fixated on the shit that don't go right for you. Other shit that be happening in your life that you don't discuss or don't bring up. Because you just ain't out here just telling everything to everybody. An hour on an hour or a minute on a minute report kind of shit. They try to gauge you through your social media. And they concerned about your money. And they concerned about you hurting. They like when you hurt. They like when your life disrupted. This motherfucker life is terrible. This is a weird individual, these people. Wherever this is, they life behind closed doors. They may think that it's one way, but it couldn't be because they always in somebody else's business, especially yours, whoever this is I'm channeling for. It could be your mother, it could be your sister, it could be your aunt, it could be cousins, it could be all them motherfuckers. It's just an archetype feminine energy. But some of y'all do have a mother that's a dark witch, but y'all may have a family full of the motherfuckers. There's always got a goddamn flashlight shining on what the fuck you doing. You ain't doing shit. You know, you get something, they want something. They act like they offering you something to help you just to stab you in the back. Just to make you have to need them again to keep coming back like an ATM. But just for them to keep you stuck. It's like no movement. Just back and forth. You're getting nowhere. It's no progression. It's no evolution. But that's how they want it. You face down in the dirt basically and then be the ones to help you up. Then kick you down there again. Then be the one to help you up. Then kick you down there. Like, what the fuck kind of shit is this? I keep telling on them since I was a child. They keep coming up. Working that bullshit. You know, unbeknownst to you. You just chilling. And sometimes you among them working on stuff, but you ain't working on that. You may just be having a conversation. Go get something to eat, brunch, whatever. But you do be amongst these motherfuckers. They psychopaths. And they, for some reason, like to see you out of your hookup. Worked up. Maybe it's a way for them to say you need meds. You know? Yeah. Like a way to work you up so that they can say that something's wrong with you. See, I told you something was wrong with her. Some of y'all may have 2, maybe 3 people altogether as far as siblings, 5. Could just be 2 people. But they just keep y'all at odds. Some of them keep y'all at odds with y'all children. You fall out with your children, or your children just get to acting up out of nowhere. You know, what the fuck, what is all this acting up shit? This bitch, some bitches manipulating them, their energy. I think they got control over them kind of shit. Whether this was a girl or a boy, it's still like a docile type of energy. And this bitch is acting like she got, this person on you or whoever this energy is, they don't know their own strength. This motherfucker think that they got them hook, line, and sinker kind of shit. It could be a baby mama type situation that's the dark with your children. And she's, do shit to make it difficult for the father of her children. When he get the children, they acting crazy. Just a manipulative bitch that's always trying to make themselves look good, but they really ain't shit. Yeah, I like to see you distraught. When you post like something wrong or you crying or whatever, in the inside or outside, they laughing. It's weird. These is grown motherfuckers, man. I'm trying to tell you. Like, feed off of your sadness. Or your failures. But they cause a lot of them. Some of y'all are artists that's dealing with this kind of shit since y'all was children. They want you single. They don't ever want you to go nowhere. It is so crazy. And you would think this is not a real psychology of somebody or psyche. It really is somebody's psyche that's weird as fuck. They want you single. It's just like always what they want for you, but who the fuck is they? Oh, it's okay if she got some money as long as she ain't got a man. Okay, it's so cool. It's cool that she got a man but no money. The Wheel of Fortune, but you going straight into the hangman. You always in some form of isolation where you're not really living life for real. Outside of what they feel like you can handle kind of shit. But you can handle your own motherfucking life. You handle conflict very well. Conflict resolution. Without being a tricky ass motherfucker. But these motherfuckers tricky. It's like you got into a family of crazies. I'm serious. It's a whole ass burden for some of y'all. Some of y'all are fire sign energy. Look out it in y'all chart or fire sign. It's cross watching this. Some of y'all are stars. Some of y'all may have Aquarius in your chart. They feel like if it's a baby daddy, It's a toxic ass warlock energy. It's like this. You single. You don't know you got all these suitors. He know, but he the one fighting them off. You have no idea. You won't let this motherfucker touch you with a 10-foot pole kind of shit. But he feel like it's his duty and obligation to keep motherfuckers from you. Kind of weird nigga. Like, what? I didn't ask you to do shit, bitch. That's what the police is for. If somebody's being extra unpleasant consistently kind of shit. I don't need you. Motherfucker that don't even pay their child support feel like doing that is the way to say they taking care of their children, kind of nigga. Like, man, get the fuck out of here. They always hung up on your love life. Who you fucking? Why? Damn, bitch. Weird, y'all. This is what they know you deserve. They know all about you, the good, the bad, and the ugly. They study you. They really do. This is a download, honey, because I don't know where this even coming from, but I'm telling you, they studied you. Whether it's a parent or somebody just listen to you, watch you, they real manipulative. Y'all better watch who the fuck y'all, who lending their ear to you, quick to listen to you, but just to use it against you kind of shit. Like on some, you right, I'm gonna make sure I do that kind of shit. You better. Motherfuckers just tricky. Some of y'all high priest energy, but this is saying, I'm a point. Tricky. Y'all go get justice? Yup, they make you feel frozen, disconnected sometimes. Spaced out. There's them doing that. Can't make no connection with people. Make you feel weird and shit. If y'all feeling like that, that's them. And y'all is about to get justice. There's 2 justice cards. So y'all can take these swords out of your heart. 3 of swords. And unblock your heart chakra. Because you ready to love properly. This shit is weird. Always looking to see. And they ain't been got the right. House about as glass as fuck. But I'm peering into some of y'all life with this shit. Early this morning, I was like, what the fuck am I thinking about that for? I heard a tarot reader. She kind of triggered it, but I really always felt like that. Like people that was dealing with certain shit that was so fucking traumatizing going on behind closed doors as children. Like, once you left, you was like, never in my fucking life will I raise, children like that or have a household that was that fucking weird. Where you can't even articulate the amount of weirdness that was in the motherfucker. Whether you was in foster care, whether you was in your real parents' care, it doesn't matter. And your real parents could have been, I was going to say, some of y'all real parents, it say release the past. Because if y'all got parents that's no longer here or parents that was together but no longer together, they try, like, to be quiet, to hide their love, to not live out loud. And they still became attacked. They still was under attack where they became frozen and disconnected from each other. Some of y'all got parents that happened to. And that's like a curse on your family. Somebody doing that shit. You just don't know how to combat it. You don't have the tools to combat it. Your best bet is to just stay low, lay low. Then the next thing you know, your household went from sugar to shit. Mother just started doing weird shit. Father started doing weird shit connected to molestation. Just the whole household disrupted. And then you can look at some family pictures prior to some shit happening or people cursing your family and see how y'all was normal, a nice looking family. Like, what happened? That be that shit, man. You be letting people in your world. You be trying because you be seeing them. You be sensing something ain't right. Let me be quiet. Let me be not so free in the invitations. Let me not be so free on the phone when me and my man fall out or we have a good time. Let me just try to, keep it to myself or just enjoy my children and, on some be quiet shit. However, motherfuckers stay on the bullshit. Some of y'all maybe came into that type of realization. You gonna get justice? Oh, some of y'all mother may have started drinking. Just didn't want to give up. But you was surrounded around these tricky ass hoes, man. Just surrounded around them. You know what to do in that situation. When your family or your family get infiltrated for real. Your household get infiltrated by family members, by neighbors, outside influences, all kind of shit. Having a drink. I'm trying to tell you. You don't even know what the fuck be happening. Some of y'all thinking about it. Stop. Think about it. I'm trying to tell you. I asked my mother, like, you wasn't hip that y'all was the target of envy? She said, probably maybe me. I don't know. Kind of shit. Like, damn. Like, oh, this is my father energy. King of Pentacles. Okay. Some of y'all father may have had some money. Knew how to get it in. Was building. I'm trying to tell you. Put your family and put your mom and dad in separation spells. I'm trying to tell you. There's so many different scenarios that be going on. You just don't be knowing. You either be... Some of y'all fathers is in heaven and he felt good that I just... So what happened? They be feeling good because they be like, come on, we wasn't no names out like that. But motherfuckers was just... Motherfuckers was just doing shit to get us fucked up. Real talk. There's somebody in heaven. Maybe y'all went homeless, got separated, you had to go into foster care, all kind of shit like that. There be so many secrets. And for some reason, families do not be talking about their shit. Fathers don't be want to tell the truth about it. Mothers go quiet. But they'll be a part of the spell work too. People be under that shit for a long ass time. Some of y'all had fathers that got money. they got money. And that caused them to be a target of envy. Went to jail, started going to jail, just all kind of shit. And you remember them being cool and loving each other, then just flip? That be that shit, bruh. I'm trying to tell you, somebody feeling real good in heavenly places. Because I told the truth of what happened. Like, no, it ain't happened that way, you know. Infiltration. Seven of Swords, just coming right up on there, lovers, and then having a drink. Why motherfucker may even become an alcoholic kind of shit. Can't deal with the motherfucking pressures of these hoes. On some run tell that shit. Talking, gossiping, watching, you know? Some of y'all came from wise men and women. It's just the truth. Some of them could have been Libra energies, Aquarius, Gemini. There's so many secrets. Why y'all went homeless. Why you may have been put in foster care. There's just so many fucking secrets. And sometimes it's within the family. Ain't no love at all. And one, it makes the children think that it was something that could be because it was your mama that did this and that. And that don't be the case at all. And then the mothers be silly being quiet or trying to give hints that I don't ever want to be back that crazy motherfucker again kind of shit. So the child just be extra confused. You see how I did that? That's somebody that be always want control. Somebody may have, it's like a dark witch. Or somebody that don't want you to, it's like fear-based. Want you to kind of stand back. You know, don't be so, I don't know. Don't want you to shine, kind of. She said I did that to my own self. That's how they be. Trying to push you back. Or hold you all the time. That's a motherfucking control freak. Gotta hold you right here, but kind of put a little force to it. You know, like, come on, what the fuck you trying to say? What you really want to do here, guys? You tell me instead of putting your motherfucking hand on me, pushing my shoulder back. Insane. I want to hold you back. That's what they're saying. Some of y'all fathers, man. Emperor energy. It's another King of Pentacles on top of a King of Pentacles. Yes, motherfuckers stealing from them left and right. Stole their whole ass legacy. They realize it after. I mean, got on crack. Just end up in a whole ass situation. I'm an alcoholic on crack and this. I lost my wife, my family, my children. I did what to my son? Candy shit. Some of y'all must have had nice looking parents too. I'm trying to tell you. Some of y'all mothers know, or some single mothers know, that a father be lying to the children, manipulating them. Ooh, when I say the gaslighting is real, and blame it all on the mother. And she don't want them, trying to keep the children away from her, but the courts keep trying to force them together with them, kind of shit. Some of y'all got more than one. Some of y'all end up in some damn money, sex, magic shit. Some of y'all parents, fathers step out, end up in some shit like this. Back in the day, they was even doing this is saying. You see how they look black and white? Yeah, but too, that's how they fell from grace for real. And then left your mother with little or nothing kind of shit. I'm trying to tell y'all, somebody stole y'all family's legacy. Left and right. Or somebody trying to prohibit you from being great. A mother figure. A witch. Always trying to act charitable like they giving you something. And the same motherfuckers that stole some of y'all parents' shit or stole your shit or do shit to you, I'm trying to tell you, they be the same one that lend a helping hand because they be done did it like a motherfucker. They just like to be on top. Like they say, watch motherfuckers that are capsized and shit because they can't be captive. It's real. Devil magician. I mean, they everywhere. This come right up on the Empress energy, or mother energy, or warlock father energy and shit. Or you had parents that was together, somebody ripped it apart. A dude on some backstabbers. You know? For real. On some creeping over your house when your dad's not home. But your dad hip to the motherfucker kind of shit. But somehow, so that y'all got, somebody's family got infiltrated. God seeing all of this stuff that be going on. All this snaky ass shit. Trying to creep. You know, like, where you going? The man in the house ain't there. What the fuck you coming up the stairs for, bitch? And y'all found it somewhere at work. You know? Envy. Envy. Competitors. They say protect your platform. But what your parent didn't do. Protect your household. And if the household is infiltrated inside, then you really got a clean house. Y'all fuck with some ice queen. Some of y'all got ice queen as mothers, baby mothers. Just not a good person. Just not. Just not. Come right up on the devil. 5 of emotions. Cold as fucking ice. The devil in reverse. The devil upright. The devil is the motherfucking devil. Somebody this is a father. This is a male energy. Somebody that's blind to their own bullshit. And they suffering right now. They petty and small-minded, weak, spiritually blind, and despair. You need to free yourself from this person. Paying the price for their own ignorance, and money is the root of why they did what they did. Now you get some of these people that infiltrated some of y'all fathers that are no longer here, or maybe here in all direction where right now, or alcohol. They no longer tied to illusions. They came into some realizations. That 5 of Pentacles. Like, what the fuck? How the fuck I get here? They say crack. You wake up off crack, it be 20 years later, and you don't even realize 20 days for like 20 years for like 20 days on crack. You just wake up off this shit and then motherfucker like, yeah, motherfucker, you been on this shit for about 10 years. Like, what kind of shit? You see where they say tied to illusions? Somebody is no longer tied to those illusions. They hit. Something went wrong. They just don't know what. Or who should I say? People always want to be your mama, and she wanted to be your mama, but they all was weird. I wonder what the fuck is the connection with that. They gotta be highly spiritual. For real. Return to evildoers immediately, y'all. Like, get the fuck away from me, for real. Fall all the way back on their ass. Send it back and fall back there. When I say send it back and fall back, send it back and fall back there. Let's see who gonna catch y'all. say separation spell. You go far back into Nine of Cups, a wish fulfillment. Separation spell came up in reverse. Somebody put you on the separation, but y'all free from that shit too. Yeah, man. People realizing they was up under some form of spell word. I'm trying to tell you. Ready to be loved properly. Just constant spell work. Spell work. Spell work. Jesus Christ. Yeah? Really? This is telling so much shit. Motherfuckers finding out so much shit about these motherfucking opportunities, people. I'm about to show y'all this and get up off of here because this shit is disturbing. Talk about no boundaries. None. Zero. Zilch. Forget about it. Somebody walking away from this bitch because she just be doing too much. Had them up under some type of spell work. They wanted to change but couldn't. Didn't know why. They back to working on themselves and working their way out of this motherfucking loose ass rope. Realizing they needed to overcome their fears and free themselves from this shit. Because it's weak now. They just been overdoing it on the magic side. They ready to be loved for real. Ace of Cups, something new. Not no bullshit. Where it's always this spell work involved. So many fucking secrets with these hoes. Now they feeling the effects of you returning it back. What the fuck that do? Because I ain't bothering you. You ain't talking about spell not working. But keep on though. But keep on though. But keep on though. Somebody working on themselves. And some people just refuse to be duped by these motherfucking bitches, witches, again, kind of shit. Like it's over with. You're not about to dupe me again. You're not about to treat me any kind of way. You're not about to talk to me crazy. You're not my mother, kind of shit. If you is my mother, you ain't acting like a bitch and I ain't never heard you. I'm about to fall back off your devil ass because you always doing shit. The Bible say don't provoke your children while you always want to talk the respect part and the obey. I'm not obeying you if you dealing with devilishment and evil. You a tricky bitch. And you been a tricky bitch and it ain't nothing I can do about that. You gotta talk to God about that because I'm done with it. I don't have to forgive you. I don't have the capacity, but God does because He the only one that can help you out. Since I'm done, I give up kind of shit. Y'all need to get emancipated from some family members or some fake ones. But they did a whole lot. And you ask yourself the question, why did I allow it? You know, some people coming into that knowledge too. Why the fuck did I allow that shit? But if you was under spell work, you allow a whole lot of shit that you wouldn't normally allow. I'm trying to tell you. Now you getting back all the tears. I got lost good. I will dry your tears, but you ain't got to be worried about that. Because it looked just like the other day. Were you sending it back to them and they crying? Just how you hear you all the time. Well, they try to. Some of y'all hit to that shit just sick of like, man, why am I crying? Why am I out of my wits? You know, becoming aware of your own feelings and emotions that you shouldn't be acting this way. It's nothing like, why am I crying? Why am I so overly emotional? You question yourself. You gauge yourself. That's what you're supposed to do. Even if you got to talk to your motherfucking self, because there is no one to talk to outside of yourself, your creator, and your ancestors, the spirit team. Honey, you better get to talking to figure some shit out. Because people, honey, love bringing problems and bullshit and spewing hate and projecting and being dark and secretive and manipulative and weird. You got to stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. You hear me? All right, y'all. If you're feeling the vibe, Libra, please like, share, and subscribe. Love and light.